So it is Inter Milan 4, Barcelona 3. What an amazing game we have just witnessed. Going into this game, I did not expect a high scoring game because of what has happened in the first leg. I'm thinking both teams are going to be very disciplined at the back or in defense in general. So they're going to avoid conceding as many goals as they have, because that could be problematic, especially with Inter, they're known for defense. These are masters of defense. For them to concede 3 goals back to back on games is just disappointing for me, but it's still okay. I mean, they're through, so why does that matter? You know what I mean? So I'm thinking both Arsenal and PSG will be licking their lips on this PSG side, and it would have been so even if it was Barcelona, because this is a team that has managed to concede 3. But in as much as they are susceptible to conceding goals, they are also as equally good going forward, so they can score. So what an amazing game we've just witnessed. Lamine Yamal, a special talent, of course. We saw how much he wanted it. I'm not sure about the other players also. I felt like they just went AWOL. I mean, when you compare them with the Inter Milan players, I mean, you can see which one wanted it more. You can see which players wanted it more. We saw Barella. We said DeMarco, my goodness, what a player he is. I gave him so much stick in the first leg when Lamine Yamal was just toying with him, but in today's game, he was just a different beast. With the first goal, also kudos to him, man, for breaking that play, for putting the pressure, managing it to pass it to Dumfries, and Dumfries giving it to Martinez, and just like that, they're 1 goal up. They get another opportunity, of course, in the 40th minute, and they're 2-0 up, and I'm thinking, well, they're home, and it's almost halftime. Definitely they have this in the bag. Now I'm looking at both PSG or Arsenal, like which of these two teams can actually beat Inter, But of course they go to first half, they come back. I don't know what Hansi told the boys, but when they came back, they were just different. They were just all over Inter. Now they were owning the second half. And in so doing, they managed to score 3 goals, scoring the other one in the 87th minute. Now the whole stadium goes just quiet. They think it is done. I think it's done. I don't know about the Inter Milan players. Did they think it was done? I'm not sure. But I mean, they went on, and in the 92nd minute, they got an opportunity. They scored, and just like that, it's 3-3. Barcelona would have hated that because obviously they didn't want to go to extra time. But Inter would have wanted that because they were losing anyway, right? So with that, they go to extra time. Barcelona are fatigued. They're probably thinking, how do we lose? How did we lose a win like that? We're just so close. Only 2 minutes left on the clock, and we are through to the finals. How did we lose? Probably they had that. It was fatigue. And also now they're thinking, if we make it to the penalties, penalties are scary. We have players that can start thinking about penalties way before the penalties come. I mean, I'm a very good player, so trust me when I say these things. And just before they know it, they concede, and now it's 4-3. Will they be able to come back? I'm not so sure. We see Lamine Yamal trying, his trickery, passing the ball, but it's just not enough. It's not coming in the right direction. It's not coming, the right proper way which the players need to actually bury it. You see, so that was a bit of a problem. He tries to cut in. He tries to shoot, but Soma was just always prepared for him, because we see how many times he saves Lamine Yamal's balls. We see how many times he keeps Inter alive. Their dream to reaching the final alive. Their second final in the Champions League under Inzaghi. You know what I mean? So they fought for this. Inter Milan, they deserve it. Barcelona too, I believe, would have deserved it. Both these two teams are actually the strongest of the other half, even though PSG are also strong. But I don't know, man. But with Barcelona and Inter, they're just giving me very strong vibes. And I'm thinking, with today's game, this could have helped tomorrow's players. Tomorrow's teams in PSG and Arsenal. With Arsenal, what they can learn from today's game is that it can change at any moment. The game can change at any moment. It's not done until it is. The game was just 2 minutes away, 2 minutes shy of it being over. Barcelona are now going to the final. But out of the blue, everything just changed. With PSG now, what this can teach them is that the game obviously can change any minute. So you're always going to have to be switched on from minute 1 until the very last minute. You're going to have to be switched on. And also the power of home ground advantage. You have to just keep on going. Do not lose the faith. Keep on going until the very last whistle that is blown by the ref to confirm that the game is over. And if they do that, if they they keep their heads on the ground and keep on fighting and make sure that they want it, all of them, they want it, all of the players, they put in their blood, sweat and tears into the game, then anything is possible. Because at this point, these are 4 teams that are all capable of winning this Champions League trophy, I mean. So you can't take them lightly. You know what I mean? You can't take them lightly. You can't lose focus. You can't do that, because if you do that, they'll bury you. We have seen what has happened today. So hopefully the next 2 teams that are playing tomorrow, they will do better. They will make sure that they go out there and they will make sure that they fight to the death. There's nothing really with us now that it's worth them thinking about. At this point, for them, they just have to go out there and play. They just have to go out there and play and fight, because they've already lost at home. The advantage they had, they've lost it. Now what they need to do is just fight for it. But knowing Arsenal, of course, you never really know, because they blow, hot and cold air. Today they're good, tomorrow they're not. Obviously in the first leg they weren't. So tomorrow they'll definitely bring a very good fight. And PSG now, obviously in attack, in defense, they're equally as good. So we'll just see how it goes. But the beauty of it is that I'm a neutral in this case. And the only thing I just want to do is I just want to enjoy some ball. I just want to see football at the highest level. When they were introducing this new format of the Champions League, a lot of people were complaining, saying these guys that own these things, they're the ones that are being selfish. It's capitalism, it's all this, it's that. But look where it has brought us. Look at the joy that we feel. Look at the amount of great games that we get to watch. We hadn't watched this in a long time, although we did, but once in a while. I also saw Terry Henry also alluding to the fact that he was so bored of football for the past few years that today's game revived him. The likes of Lamine Yamal, these guys are reviving football lovers again. They're reviving teams again, the interest of teams again. And this is what we love to see as football fans. So shout out to Soma, man, a very wonderful keeper. And shout out to Lamine Yamal, a wonderful talent, man. At his age, he's still going to be back. He's still going to win some more. I mean, he still has 15 years to go. So I'm not really worried about him. But yeah, you saw how distraught he was, like the rest of the Barcelona fans. I mean, they tried. The Barcelona fans and players, they tried and they gave it their all, and they could not win it, unfortunately, because of this Inter Milan side. So kudos to football lovers around the globe, those that watched it. Good for you guys. So please do not forget to like and subscribe and comment your thoughts on what you thought of the game. Liverpool versus AC Milan. Remember that final in Istanbul, and Liverpool versus Barcelona at Anfield in 2019. And today's game, which one do you think is the best game you have watched in a long time? In those 3, the best game you've watched in a long time. When you're putting those 3, which one is ahead of the other? Comment that too, and let's hear what you think. Please do not forget to subscribe. See you guys soon. Bye.